All right, everybody, welcome back to Bourbon Flights OKC. This is Eric, as always, with my co-host Jason. This is Season 3, Episode 18. This is the 3 8-year bottle showdown. We've got, as the title has said, 3 different 8-year bottles. We've got the Lasso Kentucky Straight Whiskey, that is 8 years. We've got the Jimmy Russell's 70th Anniversary Wild Turkey, which is an 8-year. Technically, it's a blend of 8 and 9-year, but this bottle says 8, so that's what we're going with. And then we've got the Russell's Fort Nelson 8-year. Camp Nelson. What's the difference between a fort and a camp?
That's a good question.
You were in the military. You should know.
I was stationed at a barracks.
Yeah,
so
they're just making up terms over there. Right. So yes, it is the Camp Nelson 8-year private barrel select from
the wine barrel.
The wine barrel.
I thought it was a trick question. Like,
no,
it's Russell's.
I was
about to say from Russell's.
I don't remember shit.
No. So this was a private barrel pick by the Wine Barrel Gents. Great palate. Unfortunately, I think those are already gone. If you're lucky enough to get one, they're fantastic. We broke the cork when we opened it.
Yeah. And like we've had one other cork that broke and it wasn't bad. This is a fucking disaster. So that's why there's the Caribou.
Yes, so the Canadians are good for something.
That's right. They make nice corks.
It fit.
Must have hardy cork trees up there,
right,
in Canada.
Those Canadians really know how to make a cork, eh?
That's right.
Ironically, the other one that broke was also a barrel pick. Done. It was a 1792 bottle and bond by Jantz at the Wine Barrel, and it also has a Caribou Crossing cork because those seem to fit.
Yes, they're versatile for sure. We're gonna start off as if you watch the pod, we usually do low to high proof. I fucked up on the last one. I apologize because I can't read good. So this is the Lasso Kentucky Straight Whiskey. This is an 8-year. Again, we talk about this every time that we talk about the Lasso stuff. Like, the labeling is awesome. You could kill someone with the cork in the topper if you needed to. If you need to. I'm not saying that you have to.
I'm not saying you should, but...
Not saying you should, but like,
you can give a good code red for those
put that in a
military.
sock and somebody's getting hurt. This is 100 proof, 8-year. So this one is actually sourced. A lot of their stuff is MGP. This is sourced from the Barton 1792 distillery, which is the people that make 1792, which is another one of our favorites. The Bottle and Bond has been on the podcast so many times. Yeah. It's a great distillery. Tony is on our live. She's an awesome rep for Lasso. They've got about 20 plus different SKUs. If you live in Oklahoma, you can
get about 8.
You could probably find that.
You can get the 8-year, you can get the 18-year, you can get several of their different cask ones.
Yeah, you're not going to find all 20 here, but you can probably, what do you say, 8?
Yeah, I think you can get like 8
That's probably a solid average of what you can find. But
and again, you can get almost all those at Wine Barrel or Toasted Barrel.
This smells, to me, like the American light whiskey from Penelope smelled on our last episode. Yeah. Almost nothing.
And I will say this, I was at a whiskey pairing with the Beef Council. Mm-hmm. And Tony was there, and we had a Kentucky, the 8-year, and it was a vanilla bomb.
Was that up at the...
It was up at Shangri-La.
Yeah.
And that 8-year was a vanilla bomb. It was amazing. I'm hoping this one's still the same.
Yeah, the palate is very dull. Or sorry, the nose. Excuse me. The nose is very dull.
I mean, you get still smells sweet. It smells like any bourbon would.
Yeah.
Or whiskey, I should say. You get the light oak, some sweet, some vanilla. See, and I get a lot of vanilla.
Big vanilla bomb. Yeah. Citrus. Your classic vanilla.
A little bit of oak, not too much.
No, definitely not too much. Man, it's really good.
The nice thing about this one is like you get a lot of flavor and then it fades and then
I think this is we talk about all the time. Like, this is another good one, and I didn't mean to cut you off.
Yes, you did.
I do it all the time. Such a dick. Like, this is great for somebody that's like, oh, I don't know if I really like bourbon because it's 100 proof, so you're kind of in that, like, low to middle range, but
you're still getting good flavor.
You're getting good flavor, and I mean, this is, like, beyond easy to drink.
Mm-hmm.
Like, beyond easy.
Yeah.
I mean, if you don't like drinking this, then you probably don't like drinking bourbon.
Yeah, if someone says, I want to try a whiskey or bourbon, this is a good one to start them with. I mean, you get that fruity taste. You get a little bit of green grapes with it, some red fruits, light oak. It's not dry, but it's not super oily either. It's kind of a good balance.
So Tony has yelled at us. She said that we have 12 SKUs in Oklahoma.
Damn it. My bad.
Lashings for you. 12 of them, in fact.
Well, we owe you a dinner then.
A bourbon dinner at the Bolt Estate.
Yeah. 12. Okay, so that's good. 12 though.
Smoked,
but I mean,
smoked pork tenderloin
with your
on the smoker with the sauce.
Yeah.
It's like the best thing, dude. We got to do that lamb again.
Yeah.
Ooh, it's just hard finding that lamb.
I know where to get it now.
Okay.
Croissant, Oklahoma.
That mop sauce.
Damn. Oh yes. Anyway, sorry. Eric's fantastic cook. He's a fantastic cook.
Leave me alone.
But yeah, I mean, again, Lasso's just solid. I mean, I don't think we've had anything from them that we're like, meh.
No,
everything's been
nothing's bad.
When you compare it across the board, even it's always been.
Yeah, I mean, I think the only thing I'll say is like the 4-year is like what you'd expect out of a 4-year, and then everything else is like miles ahead of the 4-year.
Okay, yeah.
You know what I mean?
Well, yeah, but that's any 4-year.
Absolutely, absolutely. So I'm like,
and that's a good point. We should grab some 4-year stuff and do that next because But
the 8 is good. I mean, we just had the 18 on last episode. Like all their like interesting stuff, like the rosé, the Amberana.
The Amberana,
Tina like loves all that stuff. Yeah, it's super good.
So Tony got my wife hooked on the Amberana, the Lasso Amberana, using it in an old fashioned. Yeah, and it's fantastic.
Yeah, it's good stuff. It's good stuff.
Stop giving my wife tequila.
Yeah. Yep. That's just sound. That's just sound advice right there. Moving on, this is the Wild Turkey. This is Jimmy Russell's 70th anniversary. This is a mash bill of 75% corn, 13% rye, and 12% malted barley. It's 8 years old, as we alluded to. The proof is 101. The MSRP is actually pretty good on this one, only $50.
The problem is this one's so sporadic, and we've had a hard time getting it here in Oklahoma. From what I understand, it's more available in other states than it is here. But my thing, if Lasso 8 was light on the nose, this is even lighter.
Do you smell cigars?
No. I barely smell anything.
I smell like I'm not talking like a rich like Nicaraguan cigar. I'm talking like a Connecticut wrapper, like a lighter cigar.
Yeah. But it's so faint. That's my problem. It's so much less on the nose. I mean, it's not unpleasant.
It smells good. No, it smells good. It's not like full and vibrant. I would agree with you, but like the notes that I am getting off the nose are like pretty
good. Yeah,
pretty spectacular stuff going on there. Like this is what potpourri should smell like.
It's a bag of sticks.
Can you eat this?
Yeah. I think for like the next week after you said that on the podcast, it's like a bag of sticks. That's all I could hear.
Yeah, I mean, fuck, it is. Well, it's a bag of fucking like ground litter.
But like when I was in the 80s, when I was a kid, that potpourri thing had just started.
Dude,
and like people were boiling.
Well,
they were boiling it in the kitchen in their pots. You know, it was before they had the whole warmers and all that shit.
The 80s and 90s were a strange time to be alive.
Yes, they were.
Man.
They were.
Very strange.
I survived the 70s, man. The shit I did, I would never let my kids do anything like, oh, you want to ride your bike 20 mile down the road? Yeah. Sure, go ahead. My parents let me go. Yeah. I came home in third grade. My parents weren't there.
Yeah.
My parents weren't home when I got home from school.
Yeah.
Anyway.
A strange time.
Yeah.
Strange time to be alive.
So the smell, light nose, but still good. I'm going to have to take another drink. Yeah.
Meh.
Not bad, but not...
No. I mean, here's the thing. For Jimmy Russell's 70th anniversary, it probably should be better than that.
I agree. It's almost like middle of the road on all the flavors. Like your fruits
again, I would agree. It's not bad. it's not impressive for being a 70th anniversary bottle. Like,
yeah, I don't think I would be bragging about like, oh, this is super.
No, I think the Rare Breed 101 is better than that.
I agree. There's no ethanol burn on that though. There's very little pepper. You get a little bit of white pepper, not as strong as the regular black pepper.
Yeah, light pepper notes for sure.
Light oak.
Light oak.
It's not oily. It's not.
No,
it's not dry.
Yeah, and on the finish, like it goes away pretty quick. Like some like nice subtle like white pepper notes on the tongue, like the very front of the tongue.
If this was readily available all the time, it'd be something to keep on the shelf.
But see, that's why it's like the Rare Breed 101 is so good because it's like you can find that pretty much everywhere. It's like $55-ish a bottle, and that's just a good thing to have around the house. Where like this is like. You can't find it. It
was supposed to be on the shelf thing.
Would you rather buy that or Rare Breed 101?
101.
Yeah, absolutely, 100%.
Yeah, this is not worth the chase.
No.
And I chased that. That's the one I had to call the distributor and say, look.
Hey man,
we can't.
Hey man,
yeah, no, he's as big as I am, so he probably
pick him up. Yeah,
no, but it was one of the things like, hey, look, we want to do this for the podcast, and Campari, they're pretty cool. He's been down at the whiskey house and stuff, and he gave me his bottle for this and stuff, and I appreciate that, but I think that the 101 is more of a chase. I think the Lasso's got more flavor so far.
Yeah. Don't go buy yourself Rare Breed 101. Don't chase the 70th anniversary. Is my opinion. Not that it's bad.
No, it's not bad at all.
But
it's just,
why would you? They're roughly the same price, right? The 101 and the 70th anniversary, and one is like. Not that you trip over it, but you can find it pretty much readily available in your local liquor store, at least here in Oklahoma.
Yeah.
I wouldn't chase after that at all.
I would just say go grab a Lasso 8 over that.
Yeah. Solid advice.
Yeah.
Solid advice. All right. Moving on to what I think is going to be the big hitter out of this group. We've tried this a little bit. So we have the...
Well, that evens it out too. So now it's not just a neck pour.
That's right. It evens it out.
Neck pours, oh wait, is your...
Oh, I have to do a puzzle.
Oh. Does it still broadcast when it does that? Or does it pause everything? I think you should do more of the Jeopardy.
Oh, no, I didn't do the puzzle right.
Oh, God. It cut us off. We've been kicked off the top.
I did it. I did the puzzle, everybody. I did it.
See, you can do it because you're special.
That's
and
right.
gosh darn it, people like you.
That's what my parents tell me is that I'm special.
Oh, Lord. Where were we?
We were diving into the Rickhouse, the Camp Nelson Rickhouse Russells. This is a private barrel from the Wine Barrel.
The Wine Barrel.
Shout out Jance. Shout out Tony. We saw both of them today. We're going to be doing a lot more stuff with the Wine Barrel coming in recent weeks, months, years. Jance is awesome. If you haven't gone and checked out his stuff, he's got like so many barrel picks.
His palate is freaking on.
Palate's awesome. Really has nice stuff on the shelves, and just an all around good dude.
Good dude.
Yeah.
One of the youngest liquor store owners in the state of Oklahoma.
And if you have questions, that man will talk your ear off for sure because he just loves talking juice.
College football player, played for UCO and Oklahoma State. We won't hold that against him for the Oklahoma State part.
I wasn't even going to bring that up, but it sounds like you're holding.
It
sounds like there's some judgment. It sounds like there is some slight judgment.
Hey, look, I'm the black sheep because my dad, he's from Texas. University of Texas.
Your whole family sports allegiances are very fucked up.
Yeah.
You guys.
I'm the black sheep out of it. My little brother went to A&M. My dad went to Texas, and I'm an OU fan. My dad tells me I'm wrong, but I remind him that his mom went to OU. My grandmother went to OU. So, anyway, I digress. Camp Nelson.
This is not the original top.
No.
We don't have a good Camp Nelson review, so we're just gonna do it. We'll do it live. Well,
and for those of you who are
big
Camp Nelson fans
about Russell stuff,
this is a Camp Nelson Warehouse E, floor 4, barrel 25-1307. It was bottled in December 5th of 25. It was dumped November 14th of 25. It's an 8-year. It was distilled on January 31st of 2017. But again, it is Warehouse CNE, which is Camp Nelson E.
And Camp Nelson is a
preferred
preferred
Rick
house near the Kentucky River out there in Kentucky. It smells good.
This
Not
smells
super
like,
exciting, but it smells good.
There's more flavor on this than the others.
Definitely. It's interesting that out of the 8 years, it's like the nose has been pretty like meh.
Right. Well, I mean, we did start with 18 year.
Yeah, so, we probably should have done it the other way around.
Right.
But
hindsight being 2020, Look, we're just men, okay?
we don't.
Tina was yelling at me the other day.
Smart guys.
Tina was getting on me the other day, and some lady was looking at it, the checkout lady, and I go, "Look, I'm just a man." And the lady just nodded her head like,
"You know what?
True.
That's
fair enough.
That's right. That's right."
Anyway, no. To me, this smells like bourbon, or like your whiskey. Sorry. Are you laughing at me? It smells like when you go to Michael's.
It smells like bourbon. Well, at least it doesn't smell like vodka.
Like these.
Are you get a little bit of me? Yes, I am. Sorry,
I didn't mean. It's got a stronger smell.
Just the way you said it.
I know.
That reminds me of Michael Scott in The Office, where he's like, "Yeah, this is a red." He's drinking wine. Oh, this is a red.
It's got a lot more on the nose.
It smells like
your typical.
I know what you mean. I know what you mean, but the way it was said was very funny to me.
I'm highly uneducated,
dude. I was gonna say something, but I'm not gonna say it. I'm gonna hold my tongue. It's okay. It's okay to me. I mean, I like Russell's. I like what they got going on over there. The Russell's 10 is phenomenal. The Russell's, is it 13? Is that the blue one?
I can't remember what
that 13 or 15.
Well, we do have a Russell's 10 right here. Do we want to try it? Throw it on there?
Fuck it, we'll do it live.
Yep. Here we go. All right. Well, out of these three right now, without rating them, which one would you prefer?
Well, we need to rate them. Oh, God. I know you hate the ratings, man.
I hate the ratings because I feel like I can't. It's hard for me to, because it's always relevant to what's in front of me, not
you don't.
to past.
That's you can't go into it with that attitude, man. You got to just.
It's not that I have an attitude. It's like I'm trying to compare. Like, how do you compare? Well, trying to be consistent,
dude. Oh my God!
You need a little.
Oh my God!
I need a little more.
So much.
Fine, you get less then.
That's fine.
Just for your complaining.
All right, this podcast. Oh my God. Oh my God,
smells really good.
It smells like fruit
sour.
snacks.
It smells like
it smells like fruit snacks.
Sour apple hubba bubba.
Yeah, it smells like sour apple fruit snacks. That's fucking delicious.
That's pretty good. It's sweeter. There's less oak, but
it's less exciting. The smell is better.
Mm-hmm.
The taste is not as good.
No, it's kind of got.
I feel like we're good at derailing these.
We are
these tastings.
If you're looking for consistency, you're in the wrong place.
Don't come here.
If you're looking for structure, you're in the wrong place. Look, I refuse to make my bed. Ever since I got out of the Army, I refuse to make my bed.
We're just two idiots with a camera. Don't worry about us. All right.
Okay. Definitely I don't know.
All right. I like the 10-year better, obviously. I'm sure that anybody would.
Man, I don't know. I'll be honest with you.
You like the Camp Nelson better?
Yeah. This one kind of has earthy.
Yeah, it's more interesting to me though than the Camp Nelson.
It's a little earthy.
Camp Nelson is like, meh.
So it reminds me. It reminds me of when my uncle went through this phase where he decided to have a worm farm.
Oh, yeah.
And you know how that moist dirt has that taste?
I remember the worm farm. Why are you eating the dirt?
Well, no, your smell and your sense of taste are linked together.
Why are you eating the dirt, man? You shouldn't have eaten the dirt.
I was eating the worms that ate the dirt. I'm kidding.
I was hungry. He didn't feed me at all. Jesus Christ.
This is not what happened.
All right.
Anyway, God,
I need to get back on track. Jesus Christ.
Eric needs to get something to eat.
Stop eating the worms, man. That's all I gotta say.
They weren't
All
gummy. They were squishy.
They went down so easily. Jesus
I
Christ.
can feel them squirming in my stomach. Oh, God. Okay.
All right. Lasso Motel, 8-year out of 10. I have to do the same thing. I'm glad you did that.
I like it. If we're talking about 8 years at a 10, I'm going to say an 8.2.
I'm an 8.0.
Yeah.
It's good. It's really good.
It is. It's what I like about it. It's not like, some of them you get the flash of one taste and then that dissolves quickly and then leaves you with a bad.
It blends well together.
Yeah, it just leaves you with a nice, consistent taste, and it's a little sweet, but not too sweet. Yeah, it's fantastic. All right.
Wait a minute.
Uh-oh.
Something's happening.
I noticed that you had said some inappropriate things about eating
I
worms.
swore. Your live contains themes that some may find uncomfortable and has been restricted. Okay. Well, fuck those people.
It's probably that guy. The one Bourbon Live.
Yeah, it's probably that DW.
There was some guy out of Texas that kept railing us too about shit, and I
don't care.
Dumped him too.
Sorry about that. The Jimmy Russell 70th out of 10. I think this is going to surprise some people that...
I find it's good. There's no ethanol to it, but it's just kind of... And I would say 7.5.
Oh, I'm far below that.
Really?
Yeah, I'm like a 5.9.
Really? That low?
Yeah, I just think comparing it to the other wild turkey stuff that we've had, like, it's... Honestly, that's probably the worst wild turkey I've ever had. And I'm not saying it's bad, but like taking into account that you have to look for it,
right? And
it's probably a little bit more expensive than some of the wild turkey. Like I am not a fan of that.
Okay, fair enough.
I'm not a fan.
Fair enough. I like the fact that the flavors they're not real rich and super exciting. There's no bad flavors in it. So I mean, if it's something you can get regularly and you're just getting into it, it's not a bad bottle. Yeah. I wouldn't pay what I would pay for these two for that. But I don't think it's like Koval or what was that other? It was Koval. Or the, what was your favorite? The one barrel rye.
Ugh. Gross. Last but certainly not least, the Camp Nelson Russells.
I like it. It's good. I'm going to say 7.9. I think this is just a little better.
Yeah, I'm going to say 7.7. So we're right there.
Yeah.
That's really good.
And this may be that, because what we opened this a week or two ago, so maybe a little longer. And this has been open for a year.
Yeah.
So maybe a little more and it'll be better.
It's really good, man.
It is good.
It's really good. I love the Russell stuff. I think
fantastic.
Eddie and Jimmy do a really good job.
Yeah.
No. This was disappointing, to be honest with you.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah. I think so. From the original releases and everything, this was supposed to be an on-the-shelf whiskey, and I think on-the-shelf whiskey it would have been perfect. As a lower end,
$50, $45, fine. But like searching for that, dude,
it's not worth. That's what I say. It's not worth the hunt. But I don't know if I would even pay $60 for that. I mean, maybe 40.
Yeah,
but
all right, my friend.
Right. So, Lasso, you win again.
That's right.
Tony, for you.
We're not going to get into it, but I will say we've got some pretty exciting stuff coming. We'll probably do a big announcement at the end of the season in episode 20. We've got some really cool stuff going on with the podcast. Behind the scenes business stuff that's happening. You're going to be seeing a lot more of us, whether you want to or not, on your social platforms. We've got some cool sponsorships coming up. We've got some cool collabs coming up. We've got some cool kind of consulting things that we're going to be doing. But again, that's to come in season 4. We'll do a kind of a big spoiler off the end of season 3. But I wouldn't be surprised if like only 3 episodes of season 4 were filmed here. We've got a lot of cool on-location stuff that we're going to do. I know we said that at the end of season 2, but this time we mean it because there's incentive in it for us to do that.
Yeah.
So,
well, and also, and we'd like to get, we talked about Lasso and stuff, and we mentioned Tony. We'd like to get Tony on the podcast.
All right, everybody. Thanks for joining us on this bourbon journey through OKC. Remember, there is a world of bourbon out there waiting to explore one sip at a time. Until next time, keep your glasses full and your spirits high. Cheers.
Cheers.